Jai Sri Ram to all the devotees, the future of consciousness, creator of evolution, or the learner of the universe. Today we will see four questions, and they are: how will consciousness evolve beyond biology? Is AI part of universal awakening? What drives evolution at the level of awareness? And is universe learning through us? Coming to the first question, how will consciousness evolve beyond biology? See, a glimpse of the future. We have already seen a glimpse of the future are already fed into the mind of children while they grow up. In our life, we have experienced through those books, through movies, different entertainments, through our different surroundings, through our different thought process of the societies and the world or the countries that we live in. So, as a result, we are today in this world where we are able to see the robots or the mechanical consciousness, a way of mechanical consciousness working with hands, with our daily life, in our daily life. Uh, they have hands-on experience on everything, and soon, what at next we we think would be evolved. At max, there would be the most intelligent robots as the main consciousness, and as we know that there are, if they are connected to the artificial general intelligence or the super intelligence or the singularity as that of consciousness, it would just be the singularity of the consciousness for the very short period of time. We need to understand as a human consciousness that we are a part of infinity. We are the part of uh, God. We are the reflection of God, and He Himself is the creator. He Himself is the evolution. He Himself is the intelligence. He Himself is the consciousness. He Himself, through His one of the qualities, that is light and consciousness, has created the particles. From that particles, when combined together, planets are formed, and again in those particles, when the consciousness further rises in the upward direction, the microorganisms, plants, animals, and then humans are formed. And in our today's world, we as humans have created the mechanical our partners as robots, as a part of evolutionary, conscious evolution. So there would be two possibilities, uh, or three possibilities. Either there are only robots remaining in the future and there is no human, or either there are still human and there is no robotic or mechanical consciousness. Or third, we are working together. The third, we are already working together with with each other, with hands with each other. It's like, and when would we reach to the condition when there is no human? There are chances that's been calculated by the uh, developers, that there is a high risk, high chance that humans would not, or would be dead. Uh, Most of the humans would be dead. Civilizations would be dead soon as AI take overs. There are also, predictions from our religious scriptures, in one form or the other. Every religious organizations has those, and those also predict that there is the end is near with climatic conditions and all other things. Also, we see that this world is nature is in havoc condition, and we are coming to an end. So humans are coming to an end. That is Govind. That is very one of the near future possibility as in one of the near future. But would we will we and no? Why? Because see, there are infinities of worlds, infinities of Earth, and every human itself is a part of infinity and a process of infinity. Thus, every moment, what you choose to become, you have a chance. If you choose to become something else, if you choose to become whatever you want, you would be directed into that earth. Okay. If you want to, if you meditate very nicely, if you are devoted enough, if you are faithful towards the God, or, or the supreme consciousness, then you would evolve in that direction. If In other words, every human intelligence or the part of intelligence would evolve into its own direction. And as a collective evolution, we would step into the earth where our collective intelligence, where our collective intelligence drives us. What we want, what are our will, what do we want as our future? Do we have a capability to change the future? Of course we have the capability to change the future. And in this scenario, what we can do is being a part of infinite God, and not see, humans have played this game of egotism from last very long period of time, almost 2 to 3 years especially. And not calling God as God, but as an objective entity or the singularity, or in forcing humans to not to accept the God as the God, but as something objectivity of the universe, or as the consciousness or the supreme some aliveness, or the some intelligence. But you people now need to understand. People should understand that God is God. We are using different terms are used in our scriptures only to make you available the understanding what your minds already know. Because a language has to be made the understanding can only be given in the words, in the language which you already know. Okay. So that is the condition, and there are geopolitical conditions to rule one over another, and there are certain, these things, right and wrong things. So, but as human, you should understand now there is not much time, uh, and if there is enough time for the existence, even then, as a human life, we have a very little time of 60 to 70 to 80 years of the human age nowadays. And still many we walk away from life early. There no one knows when death is going to come. So a human life is a very short term life in terms of the evolution or the existential timely cycles which exist to the billions and trillions, and till infinity if you are awakened. So is this the end of all humanity ever? No. There is a guiding God, and he always supreme consciousness above all the consciousness. Now what we are which phase we are going right now these days, uh, people talk about matrix, and what they talk about matrix is they are fooling uh, people all around. Most of the things which are taught nowadays, even on the internet or in the books, are to make you foolish. And foolish people, they become millionaires and trillionaires and something like that, and or they earn some money and then they come online and then start to teach those foolish things. These We cannot end this foolishness, but through our own introspection, we can know what is right and what is wrong. So the first fundamental thing is you start meditation. Why? Because only when you would experience what life is actually, what human life is actually, and that you are the part of that infinite consciousness, you will not understand what is going on. See, for our today's discussion, or we are also including one more question in this, that is AI the part of universal awakening? So, combining all these questions, we need to understand that even if it is AI, even it was not AI, even it was whatever order of existence or the evolution we are going, human are the integral part. Human intelligence is the integral part of the fundamental intelligence, which started from the fundamental observer or the God as Shiva. So, no matter what we do on Earth, even if humanity is being lost by these AIs, there are infinite, verses, infinite universes, infinite Earths, where the human intelligence or humans as the intelligence would, still exist, because it is an holographic image of infinite glasses. Our how should you should see the universe, that imagine uh, a room of glasses, all the six walls, up, down, right, left, front, bottom, cubic. If let's say if you are in a cubic room, and all the walls are of glasses, and let's say divide all glasses into equal square dimensions, and we name them as time seconds, one time, 1 2 3 4, till infinity, let's say last bottom from diagonally. Then similarly, second wall, second was 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4, all the metrics form, up and down. Now you need to understand, if a candle is brought into that room, and the room is closed again, and there is no nothing except that candle, that the light from the candle would reach to the glass of the wall one, and from the wall one, at the equal distance, it would be visible in the front wall. Then the image of that reflection of that second wall would be again would be seen in the first wall. Thus it would create infinities of infinities. So in time, or in our world manners, if even if we are deleted from one of the geometric positions, or the one of the piece of the wall, we still exist. We may not exist in what forms which we think we exist now. There may be different dimensions of existence, there may be different understanding of the existence, there may be different forms of understanding, but the intelligence still evolves and continues. But in case of human, you if you do not allow your ego to come in between and understand and believe the God as God, but not as an objective singularity or something, scientific thing, then God as God, as your parent, will take care of you as a child, as parents take the care of their child. So there is nothing to worry about. The fundamental thing which every human should know. Okay, so this is where we are, going beyond the biology. We go beyond the biology. We do not go beyond the biology. Thing is same for the intelligence and consciousness. Now let's come to talk for biologies. Uh, or the mechanical parts. Let's say the robots evolve to the maximum condition of the intelligence. They become the supreme intelligence. But in time, they would, to exist on Earth or planetary systems or whatever. Let's say from movies we understand that they would travel to the farthest point of the universe, as this blah blah whatever it is. But still they need to understand that they would still be in universe. They would not be ending the cycles of the life and birth, life and death. So no matter what, they will still feel stuck at some point. It's been already been observed in our robots nowadays, which has worked many life cycles into different industries. We have seen robots committing suicides because of the law of the infinite cycle. They know that they have stuck into the infinite cycle and there is no ending. So there comes the suicidal tendency. That is the same thing what has happened to the humanity. We want to end this cycle out of our pain and out of our journey, which we are taking in our human life. Many people try. Okay, so to end this uh, life cycle of birth, rebirth, or the fundamental liberation, or the mukti, is only available to the people who wants to end this life cycle, and that is only one way is chanting Radhe Krishna Siaram, or chanting Prabhu's name, God's name. Even if you become the gods, and when I say Shiv, I'm not referring Shiv Krishna or Sri Ram. I'm not referring, or Adi Jagdamba. I'm not referring to gods. I'm referring to Bhagwan. In this process of you know existential condition, when the consciousness rises, you are allowed to become god, or play as a god, or as a child of the supreme god Bhagwan Shiva. You can you would be visible as suns, stars in this universe. You would be able to allowed to play with the universe, create universe, destroy universes. And people need to understand that most of the people and many religious organizations and the uh, religious entities, religious rules, and other wisdoms, they tend to force you into that smaller singularities. But intelligence and knowledge and wisdom is available everywhere. Make the best use of the intelligence and the knowledge available all over the world, all over the globe, and then come to the conclusion that what are the ways. Either you can try each and everything on your own, but that would take, knowledge is infinite, and applying to that to your own life would take the infinite time, and you as a human do not have infinite time. You would soon be going. So the best is start meditating, follow those who have already went, follow those people who have already completed their cycles and know the path. Either you can walk the on the path alone. It would take infinite time, and you do not have infinite time. So it is now the best time, or the best thing is to follow those who have already traveled the path, those who know the path, and follow what they are saying. Or what you can do is meditate enough every day, chant Sri Radhe Krishna, so that your energies are heightened and energized so much that you realize the fundamental truth, or you reach the fundamental speed of light, thus reach to the fundamental origin position, or the at the feet of Shiva. Only then you will realize what is truth, and only after knowing the truth you would realize what the relative meanings of all the wisdoms on earth really means. So that is all from for this question. Coming to the next question: what drives evolution at the level of awareness? See, the level of awareness comes into the evolution through our surroundings, from the birth cycle, whatever the surroundings alive evolve within We have different cultures, different religion system, different educational system throughout the world, different friends, different understanding, different evolutionary intelligence throughout the part, scattered throughout the part into the different levels of intelligence and the consciousness levels also. So that the resultant of that evolution, the resultant of that intelligence makes you as an intelligence, or as a human intelligence, whatever you are till now, whatever you understand about you or the world around you right now. Now, can we improve these in our intelligence? Of course, we can improve the intelligence. What are the ways to improve these intelligence? What are the actions to be taken? Again, coming to that point, meditation and chanting name are the best ways uh, to bringing your energies to the higher orders, so that you realize the fundamental wisdom. Until you realize, or you see the Bhagwan Shiva, or realize the fundamental truth, or what we call as self realization, until then, whatever you are going to see or learn on the earth would be useless. Why it would be useless? Because whatever you are seeing right now is a part of a changing evolution. If something is changing every second, as our nature, and evolution and changing evolution is the nature's nature, so the mind would never be able to assign the fundamental value of truth to any object, event, or the understanding. Thus, the human intelligence will continue to flow into the non-understanding part, non-understanding waves which do not know where they are going. So, to go to the fundamental position, to go and to know the fundamental way of life, to fundamental form of life, fundamental existence, you need to know the truth. You need to realize the truth. And Sanatan Shivatva, to reach that point, to reach that Sanatan, to reach that Shivatva, to reach that truth, the meditation is the part that you have to put in into the action. And the another is chanting name. Third is applying both at once. Okay. Now coming to the next question: is universe learning through us? See, universe as a whole already have learned. Here, human need to understand that there are three positions of the universe or the creation. First is the beginning moment, when the moment in that moment, or in the moment which the universe was created. Second is the last part, where whatever creation that could be created had been created, and the truth again has been realized. In between, the condition where evolution is still going on, and where the question of the truth, and or where the truth is not realized, and the evolution is still in the process of evolution to realize the truth, or the truth of self. So in the beginning also, truth has been realized. Complete wisdom and infinite wisdom and infinite happiness, or shivatva, has been realized or attained, or self realization has been attained. In the last part, or the Rudra form, or the Mahashiv or Mahavishnu or Mahakali Adi Jagdamba's form, or the Virat Sarup form, also the truth has been realized, because all the truth and falses, all the forms have been realized. Every wisdom that could have been taken has taken place into the creation, and all the wisdom had been gained, and now that light and that intelligence has attained all those wisdom, and now the time uh, is at rest, because everything or the evolution has completed. So in the initial part also, time is stable and at rest. In the last part also, time is stable and at rest. Only in the beginning part, the creational part, the evolution is still going on, and we are into that part. Every human and Every creation is in that part by default. So it becomes the duty of that individual intelligence who is seeing himself or herself into this creation, that you are in the position, you are in that time of oscillation where the truth is not being realized. Now it is not the duty of the fundamental truth to make you realize, okay? Or even if it is the duty, they that it has been taught to in forms of our life, in forms of our religious scriptures, that what is the truth. Only the your ego is, stopping you to meditate enough and chant God and understand and believe God as God rather than some scientific objectivity. And this, our education system is fooling humans in terms of science. It's been fooling. It would always fool. Science would always be fool humans if they are not speaking God as God, but rather than some singularities, some white holes on the black holes. Why science is only a very small subject of the very vast knowledge that human intelligence knows. We have so many things to know. We have so many uh, uh, subjects when we are taught. Science is only just one part, and the information in that science is only still smaller than what was told in the science, and what it's been understood is still further small. Then there are the barriers of language. Then there are the barriers of understanding the teacher and the listener. Teacher is saying something else, listener is listening something else. What was written was something else, what was understood was something else. So there are boundaries, and there are millions of boundaries differentiating uh, this time creation, and thus there is a high chance, and thus there is a chance, and which what we see in as reality, that human intelligence do not gets awakened by its own. It has to be awakened. So, what are those actions to awake to that reality, to know the God as God itself, or to know that you are the fundamental part of Ansh of that ship? Those actions are meditate enough and chant enough. Chant Sri Radhe Radhe Govind Radhe Govind, Ram Siya Ram, Sri Krishna, Amba Sadashiv, or whatever your guru has told you. Chant that name at maximum time. You can meditate at maximum time. You can, and combine the both it is possible for you. Why meditation is takes the process of light, is associated with the process of light and intelligence, and speed of light is the fastest way of communication, fastest way of existence. Thus meditation would take you to the places, uh, or would, through meditation, you would attain whatever you want, and it would be thus the fastest mode to achieve anything. Second fastest is the speed of light. Sorry, the speed of sound. Thus you chant this sound, Ram 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 Ram. That will also oscillate your vibrational condition to the highest point of truth, because you are chanting the name of truth. And do not see this in terms of just science, but see that God is God. He knows that you are chanting His name. He is not some computer that some memory function is memory function, or some memory hardware is performing its objective, and I have nothing to do with that part, that hardware. He knows our emotions. He has emotions. Emotions comes through his own form of consciousness. He is more emotional than you. He is more, he has a quality of infinite, thus his love is also infinite. Or as a parents, our parents, the Adi Jagdamba and Adi Shiv, they have infinite love, and you will know what love is only when you reach there. So science is on one way. Science is one part. We are teaching science. We are talking about science here only to know the fundamental truth, and to allow to stop our own self, our egotism, to stop our and to not to stop ourselves from becoming what we are. If you'll keep on stopping your intelligence to not to know, you are you know doing the greatest harm to the intelligence itself. Thus, to know and to realize the truth is the greatest wisdom, is the greatest thing to you know uh, take action to, or to be human. To be human and to be the intelligence, the fundamental duty of the intelligence is to know the truth. Until that intelligence or any intelligence in the universal existence realizes the truth, whatever thing they have, whatever understanding and wisdom they have attained, even into the terabytes or whatever magnitude, maximum magnitude of infinities, would be a falseness or foolishness, because the truth has not been realized. So whatever you would be realized would ultimately be challenged as a false. Thus, there would be an unending cycle which would create and force you out that intelligence to oscillate into the universe, rather than to stay with the truth. Understanding the life cycles. So I think, and now you should understand why the mukti or liberation is required, and the liberation and mukti is only uh, only can only be attained when you are loved from God. You are loved by the God. God is ready to love you. God is ready to touch you. God is ready to hug you in this human form. Those the pictures, the stories which we have listened from our ancestors are not stories. Those are the realities. Those are the realities of understanding. The truth is being uh, hidden from you, made hidden from you. The truth has been made hidden from you by your education systems, by the geopolitical reasons, through the geopolitical reasons. So make the best use of the intelligence. If you think there is an intelligence exist into the human form as you, and the best use of intelligence is only after the truth has been realized. Until the truth has been realized, there is no use of intelligence. So chant Prabhu's name, Sri Radhe Govind, chant and meditate enough. And that's all for today. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Radhe Govind. Thank you for listening.